Good morning, class. Itutuloy pa rin natin yung ating nasimulang pinag-aaralan para sa ating subject na strategic management. Ang ating pinag-aaralan is about the evolution of business policy and strategy. At ngayon ay nasa part 3 na tayo. Talakayin natin ang tungkol sa benefits of strategic management. The practice of strategic management, which encompasses various concepts and views on strategy, can bring about significant advantages by undertaking a range of activities and tasks to achieve desired outcomes. Strategic management not only benefits business owners but also the industry and society as a whole, including prospective clients. This approach takes into account internal and environmental factors while offering products and services to cater to specific markets. In their research study, Thomas L. Whelan and J. David Hunger examined nearly 50 corporations from different countries and industries. They discovered that the three most esteemed advantages of strategic management were identified as follows. Number one, clear sense of strategic vision for the firm. That's the benefit number one. Benefit number two, sharper focus on what is strategically important. Benefit number three, improved understanding of a rapidly changing environment. So, akalain mo, no? Pag walang strategic management sa isang kumpanya, edi yung tatlo na benefits na ito hindi nila mararanasan. Which is napaka-importante para ang kumpanya ay umabante. Clear sense of strategic vision for the firm. Paano kung wala yan? Hindi malinaw sa kanila yung vision ng kumpanya. Paano kung wala yung sharper focus on what is strategically important? O saan sila magpo-focus kung walang strategic management? Pwede silang mag-focus sa maling activity or maling purpose. Improved understanding of a rapidly changing environment. Paano kung walang strategic management? Di hindi nila maintindihan, hindi nila maunawaan, hindi nila madidiskartihan yung pabago-bagong kapaligiran. O paano sila makakasabay ngayon? Paano sila makakapag-market kung hindi nila naiintindihan yung mga nagbabago sa kapaligiran? Proceed naman tayo sa strategic types. When it comes to developing business strategies for a firm or any organization, there are different types of strategies to consider. Whelan and Hunger propose that a strategic type is formed by a combination of structure, culture, and process that aligns with the overall strategy. In the same industry, competing firms can be classified into four types based on their general strategic approach. Ayon kay N.A. Orculio, mayroong four types of companies na mayroong kanya-kanyang types of strategy. Ang una, yung tinatawag niyang defenders. These companies have a restricted range of products and prioritize enhancing the effectiveness of their current operations. Their emphasis on cost inhibits them from exploring innovations in different fields. Ito yung mga kumpanya na may limitadong hanay ng mga produkto. At dahil sa limitado yung mga produkto nila, binibigyang prioridad na lang ang pagpapahusay sa pagiging epektibo ng kanilang kasalukuyang mga operasyon. Ang kanilang laging dinidiin ay sa gastusin at dahil dito, ito yung pumipigil sa kanila sa paggalugad ng mga pagbabago sa iba't ibang larangan. Ang pangalawa naman na type of company, ang tawag ni Orculio ay prospectors. These types of companies are characterized by having a diverse range of products and a strong focus on product innovation and market potential. However, their sales-oriented approach can lead to inefficiency as they prioritize creativity over efficiency. Ito naman yung mga kumpanya na mayroong magkakaibang hanay ng mga produkto, maraming produkto at malakas ang kanilang pagtuon sa pagbabago o innovation ng produkto at sa potential market. Gayunpaman, ang kanilang diskarte na nakatuon sa pagbibenta ay maaaring humantong naman sa kabagalan at kakulangan ng accomplishment dahil mas inuuna nila ang pagkamalikhain kaysa sa kahusayan at mabilisang paggawa. Ang pangatlo naman ay analyzers. This category comprises of business entities that function into diverse product market domain. One stable and one variable. In the stable domain, the focus is on efficiency, while in the variable domain, the emphasis is on innovation. Ito naman, mga kumpanyang yung function nila ay nasa dalawang banda, dalawang direction, dalawang aspeto, dalawang bahagi. Gumagana sa dalawang magkakaibang banda ng product market, stable at variable. Sa stable na banda, nagfo-focus siya sa kahusayan. Sa pangalawang banda naman, nagpo-focus siya sa innovation, sa pagbabago. So, okay yon. Analyzers ang tawag sa kanila. Ang pang-apat naman ay yung reactors. This category comprises business that do not have a stable connection between their strategy, structure, and culture. They lack a cohesive alignment. Their attempts to address external pressures are typically disjointed, lack an effective approach, insufficient. Disjointed strategic adjustments are as the response to external pressures, resulting in fragmented strategic adjustments. Binubuo ang kategoryang ito ng mga negosyong walang matatag na koneksyon sa pagitan ng kanilang diskarte, struktura at kultura. Ang kanilang mga pagtatangka na tugunan ang mga panlabas na suliranin o issue ay kadalasang magkahiwalay. Walang epektibong diskarte, hindi sapat at magkahiwalay na mga estratehikong pagsasaayos bilang kanilang tugon sa mga panlabas na suliranin o panlabas na mga issue. At syempre, magre-resulta ito sa pagiging pira-pirasong madiskarting pagsasaayos. Minsan may advantage, pero depende yon sa kumpanya at depende sa kanilang napuproduce, kung sila nga ba ay kumikita pa o nalilimitahan yung kita. Yan, depende sa kanila kung effective yon sa kanilang lugar. Tungkol naman sa strategy versus tactics, titingnan natin yung pagkakaiba nito. In addition to business, policy, and strategy, the concept of tactics plays a crucial role in implementing business policy and strategic management. Tactics are operational actions that support the overall strategy and help achieve its objectives. Although strategy and tactics are closely related, they differ in several ways. These are according to Orcolio in his book, Fundamentals of Strategic Management. So, tingnan natin yung mga pagkakaiba nila. Number 1, as to level of conduct. Strategy is developed at the highest levels of management, whereas tactics are employed at and related to lower levels of management. As to regularity, formulation of strategy is both continuous and irregular, whereas tactics are determined on a periodic cycle with fixed time schedule. As to subjective values, strategic decision-making is more heavily weighed with subjective values of managers than a tactical decision making. As to range of alternatives, the total possible range of alternatives from which management must choose is far greater in strategic than in tactical decision making. As to uncertainty, uncertainty is usually much greater in both the formulation and implementation of strategy than in deciding upon and knowing the results of tactical decisions. In terms of nature of problems, strategic problems are generally unstructured and tend to be one of a kind. Tactical problems are more structured and often repetitive in nature. As to information needs, formulating strategy requires large amount of information. Tactical information needs a contrast, rely more heavily on internally generated data. In terms of time horizon, strategies are intended to and do last for long periods of time, whereas tactics cover a short duration and are more informed for all parts of operating program. By reference, strategy is original in the sense that it is the source of origin for development of tactics. Tactics are formulated within and in pursuit of strategies. As to details, strategies are usually broad and may have fewer details than tactics. In terms of type of personnel involved, strategies are, for the most part, formulated by top management and the staff. Fewer in number are contrasted with the formulation of tactics, where large number of managers and employees usually participate in the process. As to ease of evaluation, it is usually considerably easier to measure the effectiveness and efficiency of tactics than strategies. From the context point of view, strategies are formulated from corporate viewpoint, whereas tactics are developed principally from a functional point of view. As to importance, strategies are of the highest importance to an organization, while tactics are considerably less significant. Proceed naman tayo sa basis of policies and strategies. Business policies and strategies are not arbitrary decisions made by companies, but rather they are carefully formulated using certain principles and assumptions. These principles form the foundation from which policies and strategies are created. Instead of being copied from other businesses. Policies are unique documents that need to be developed through careful planning and consideration. There are various factors that serve as the basis for these policies, including certain premises and biases, of course. Overall, policies and strategies are drawn upon from these foundations. So, tatalakayin ko yung mga binanggit ni Orcolio sa kanyang book na kung saan magmumula dapat ang mga policies. Number 1, legal mandate. This means creating policies for a business organization based on the regulations stated in its charter or legal foundation, as well as the relevant laws and government policies. And usually, these policies are formed according to the Articles of Incorporation and bylaws of the organization. So, hindi basta-basta gumagawa ng policies. May pinagbabasihan at ang pinakamatibay na basihan ng policies ng isang company ay yung kung ano yung nakasaad doon sa kanilang Articles of Incorporation, doon sa kanilang bylaws. At syempre, yung kanilang Articles of Incorporation at bylaws, sigurado yun ay hindi lumalabag sa Constitution of the Philippines. Pangalawa, vision and mission statement. This mainly pertains to the leadership bias and the sense of direction and purpose with which the organization was envisioned or established. The vision and mission statement of a company are derived from its founders and the previous or current leaders or managers of the organization. So, hindi pwedeng gumawa ng policy na baka nalalabag yung vision at mission statement ng company. Kaya, ang mga gumagawa ng policies, aware sila, familiar sila sa kung ano yung vision at kung ano yung mission ng kumpanya. Pangatlo is the specific objectives. The organization has deliberately formulated corporate goals for both the company as a whole and its employees to strive towards. These objectives are determined based on the company's aspiration to be competitive and to reflect a desired image and culture. O para matupad ang objectives ng isang company, yung specific objectives nila, pwede nilang pagbasihan ito sa paggawa ng policies. Kasi kung walang policies, baka mawawalan ng disiplina ang bawat involved at baka ma-out of focus. Kaya pwedeng maging basihan ang specific objectives sa paggawa ng policies. The last one is the programs and policies. These are specific programs and policies established by the organization's decision makers, the board of directors, and the top management of the organization to achieve both immediate and future objectives, taking into account the current circumstances. O yung mga na-establish ng programs at may mga dati ng policies na pwede rin itong pagbasihan ng paggawa ng mga policies. Dahil baka naman yung mga dati ng policies ay kailangan ng revision, pero hindi lahat ng nilalaman ng policy na yon ay masama. Nakakabuti yung ibang nilalaman niya, meron lang mga ibang content na hindi na siya applicable. So, pwedeng i-revise yun. So, ang naging basihan pa rin yung dati ng policy. Ganon din sa program, yung mga nakasanayan ng program. Pwede rin pagbasihan ng policy kung maganda yung program. So, gagawa ng policy na mas ma-maximize pa at mas masuportahan pa yung program na ito. So, dito tayo magtatapos ngayon. At syempre, meron kayong quiz sa iConnect.